Welcome into the Oklahoma's video studio. Time for our weekly update with our friend Mike Knopp here, the Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation, to learn about some of the fall activities going on down at the river, but also over at Lake Overholser, and it's a good time to get out there and row, isn't it?
Boy, it's a great time. This is my favorite time of the year to row, when I occasionally get to do it. But yes, I went out to Lake Overholser last week and actually got back in my boat and realized it's such an incredible place to row back in the wildlife refuge or paddle in on a kayak. And so we're really emphasizing this is a time to learn to row. If you've never learned before, we've got some of the best facilities in the country to learn at. And so whether it be downtown in the Boathouse District or Lake Overholser. And so we have another Discover Rowing class coming up, which is what Discover Rowing, it's just like a little snapshot of rowing. It's a one-day thing. You can kind of get a taste of it. We've got one more of those here in September. But then we have a big Learn to Row program starting in October as well, which is a little more comprehensive program. So,
you know, we mentioned it's a good time to learn and get out and do some rowing. Something you mentioned that people might not be aware of is developing a rowing team for communities, such as you're seeing that with like Mustang.
Yeah, so Mustang has a group. They have a large group of young athletes that are coming out rowing as a part of a Mustang club, and we're really emphasizing that you can do that as a whole community. You know, if you want to bring your friends out from one of, you know, whether it be Mustang, Yukon, Moore, Edmond, I don't want to leave anyone out. There's a lot of them. Come out and actually row with a group and maybe even compete together if you want to and get a little of that community pride going. I think that's a very unique thing we can do here in Oklahoma City. It's similar to what we've done with our corporate rowing program and our youth leagues. So we see this community racing as being something which is kind of a next step, and it's really so accessible to people here, whether it be again at Lake Overholser or downtown in the Boathouse District. And so we're really trying to emphasize that right now.
Really could be all ages, all skill levels, entry level and kids.
Entry level, and you know we can start with dragon boats, which is very anybody can jump in and go. We've got senior groups that are doing that now. You take it very seriously. I mean, they're actually getting very competitive. Yeah, and then up to the rowing and at entry level, and then we've got a lot of opportunities. What's neat about it is you can get started and do it casually and then maybe get more into it. And if you want to, you can go. We've got groups that leave Oklahoma City and go travel around the country and race.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned that. We'll just skip right into that. The week before we get into the outdoor October events coming up, the World Championships are in Sarasota. A lot of athletes will be there, and then you'll see them the following week back here.
Yeah, it's very interesting that to see the world of rowing focus turn to the United States, because it's unique. We don't have a world championship in this country very often. It's such a European, dominated sport. So the idea of getting all these countries to come over is something that doesn't happen very often. So we're sending a lot of our folks down to help. We got volunteers, and then one of our Riley Dampier is down there coaching and helping out with the U.S. team. And so from Sarasota, we'll have some of the athletes that are competing in singles coming here to our event the next weekend, which we're calling the USA Rowing World Challenge, which will be kind of a really exciting sprint of single scullers racing under the lights. And
That'd be cool.
So a whole different thing than the World Championship, but I think it'll be a little bit of a taste of high-level rowing that you'll get to see in our venue. So it should be fun. We'll also have the U.S. team that will go from there down and make an appearance here in Oklahoma City.
All part of the Regatta Festival, October 5th through the 8th. And the 5th, on that Thursday, that's a big dedication to Aubrey McClendon.
That's a very special day for us. That is when we're going to be naming the main building in the Whitewater Center in honor of Aubrey, the Aubrey K. McClendon Whitewater Center. We're going to have a very nice tribute area in the facility itself that'll be unveiled, and we're going to light the building, and so donors will be invited to there's a special reception, and then we'll be christening the building like we've done all of the buildings. Right. I mean, they're all shape of a boat, and it's a tradition we have.
It's a cool tradition.
It's a cool, we take the champagne and we'll with Aubrey's family, and we'll get to have a really special moment there on that Thursday night. And at the same time, we'll be having a lot of racing going on at the river too, which I think will be a really neat site to have all that activity. And then we're going to have a very, very special fireworks show that'll occur on that Thursday night as well to kind of cap the whole evening, that everyone's invited to come watch. And it'll actually be a different location. It'll be over the Whitewater Center. So
cool.
Yeah, so some fun and really surprising things in store for that.
Again, the Regatta Festival, October 5th through the 8th, kicking off Outdoor October. And you have a lot of cool features that take advantage of the fall weather. I'm assuming this means that the water in the rapids is now pumpkin spice, because everything else out there is fall, right?
You know, that's actually a good idea. We might as well see that. But we
outdoor furniture, fire pits, things like that.
Yes, we do have some new fire pits and some outdoor furniture, really to emphasize it's just what a better thing to do than to hang out in front of a fire pit in front of rushing water in downtown Oklahoma City. I mean, come on, And so we're going to have, we got our grill, we've got everything going, and so that'll be all fall, all October. We're going to be emphasizing just to come out and hang out, enjoy it, still go rafting. We're going to be rafting up till the end of October. It's actually a great time to go rafting. It's not quite as crowded, and the water is warm, so it's it's going to be it's perfectly fine to raft all through the fall here. But we're going to have every weekend. We're going to have something unique in October. And we're going to have Pirate Island, which we're bringing back for the small kids.
So perhaps no pumpkin spice, but you do have pirates.
We always have we love pirates. So, but on the island, in Love's Island in the Whitewater Center, we'll have some activities for kids. So really, we're trying to make it a real family-oriented month, where there's always something for everyone to do. And so the first weekend we'll have the family camp out, partnering with the YMCA and Bass Pro Shops. We'll actually have tents and sleeping bags and things that'll be available for people at the Whitewater Center if they don't have one. So, and that will be that second weekend in October. We'll have a lot of kind of fun camp type games that'll be going on with everyone involved. And of course, Pirate Island will be going on. And then the next weekend, we're going to have a craft beer event, which will be occurring on the island as well. And then the final weekend of October, we're going to have Superhero Saturday. And we mentioned this last week, and it continues to evolve. We're really excited. We're going to have fun with that. And that's not just for kids, it's for adults too. Bring your favorite superhero costume, and we'll have a discount. We'll have a training academy, and then we'll have our real life superheroes with our first responders there.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I can see you and the crew kind of getting into that just because it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, very good. More information, including a calendar of events, schedules, other info you may need on their website, riversportokc.org. Mike, the storm keeps moving into downtown Oklahoma City. Good luck dodging those raindrops. And thanks for your time as always.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.